us today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My dear child, listen to me until the end." These are not just words, it is the sound of my heart touching yours. My beloved child, I am here, clothed in a peace that surpasses all understanding, ready to pour over you a rest that does not depend on circumstances, but on my constant and faithful presence. Even if storms try to shake your world, know that there is an unshakable tranquility reserved especially for you. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. All this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take on this journey not only benefits you, but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. This peace does not come from the world, it comes from me, from the essence of my love that never fails. Say with faith, I receive divine peace. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. John chapter 14 verse 27. May these words not be just sound, but a portal to what I am already doing inside you. The restlessness that stole your sleep will be silenced. The anxiety that kept you bound will be undone. My Spirit is acting now, bringing relief to your mind, healing to your emotions, and renewed strength to your tired soul. In the midst of chaos, you will experience serenity, and in the midst of noise, you will clearly hear my gentle voice saying, I am here, and that is enough. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. My beloved child, do not ignore the signs I have placed before you. There are paths I am opening silently, and key people I am moving to cross your life at the right time. None of this is coincidence, it is providence. Your career will be boosted by invisible hands working in your favor. The creativity inside you will be powerfully activated. Projects you never thought you could accomplish will become reality before your eyes. In the midst of this journey, remember what is written, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. My promise is not just of provision, but of purpose. I will not only lift you up, I will make you a reference for others walking in the dark. You will be light even without realizing it. Comment, if God planned my future, then I have nothing to fear. My child, there are gifts within you that you do not yet know, but that I have already deposited inside you. They were hidden not because you failed, but because it was not the time yet. And now the time has come. I am awakening dormant abilities, rekindling forgotten talents, activating what I placed in you since your mother's womb. You will be amazed at what you are capable of when you walk under my anointing. You will walk with courage where there was once fear. You will act with wisdom where there was once insecurity. The Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land and will strengthen your frame. You will be like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose waters never fail, Isaiah chapter 58 verse 11. That spring is you, my child. The source is not outside, it is inside you, because I dwell there. And where I dwell, there is fullness, direction, and power. Beloved child, I am not only caring for your external journey, but I am also touching the foundations of your home. I know every prayer spoken in silence, with your face wet with tears, pleading for the restoration of your family. I know the pain caused by emotional distance, by the words that wounded, by the gestures that were missing. But I am the God who heals what seemed broken, who rebuilds what seemed lost. I am acting at the roots, undoing ancient chains, breaking generational curses. I am releasing a new season of forgiveness, understanding, and reconciliation. Your home will be a place of peace, where my presence will be felt in every corner. Protection will surround your children. Your parents will find new strength. Your siblings will flourish in grace. I bless every person who enters through that door. Say with faith, my house belongs to the Lord, and you will see transformation happen from the inside out. Comment, I believe that God is restoring everything that seemed lost. Every word full of faith that leaves your lips becomes a seed in the invisible, germinating miracles. Your sincere prayers open heavenly portals. Your prophetic declarations shift atmospheres. That's why I call you to speak boldly, release words of life, healing, and hope. You will be a spring that never runs dry, a reference for those walking in shadows. Everything you touch, I will bless. In every act of hope, a miracle will be germinating. Your generosity will be light in the midst of darkness. And that love you still don't fully understand will be multiplied and returned in surprising ways. Old dreams are being resurrected. Those that seemed buried by pain and delay are coming back to life. What seemed like a period will become a comma. What appeared to be defeat will become a testimony. Comment, my words move heaven because God is with me. Did you know there is an effective method to attract greater financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that deeply impacted my life, and I would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. Therefore, it is important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing inspiring and transformative content, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment so you can discover how this technique can also help on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We are very grateful for your trust and support. Listen carefully, no time or season limits what I can accomplish. It doesn't matter how many years have passed, how many chances seemed lost, or if your heart has grown cold. I am the one who renews all things. I can restore time, transform losses into gains, and give life to what seemed dead. Your story is not over. There are still glorious chapters to be written by my hands. That time you thought was wasted will be compensated by unimaginable harvests. I am pouring out wisdom like never before. Your mind will become a compass aligned with my will. You will make choices with firmness, clarity, and peace. You will walk with discernment and recognize what comes from me. Everything will align with my purpose. And along with this alignment will come that deep peace, the one the world does not understand, but your heart recognizes. Comment, my time is in God's hands, and that brings me rest. Keep this carefully. My promises do not depend on your perfection, but on my faithfulness. I remain faithful even when you hesitate. My love endures even in the face of your flaws. My presence does not leave, even when you feel far away. I do not demand flawlessness, only trust. I want your surrender. I want your company on the journey. My promises rest on my love, and that love is eternal, unchanging, unconditional. Everything I have promised, I will fulfill. At the right time, in the right way. While you wait, I strengthen your heart. While you move forward, I illuminate your path. While you pray, I answer. Walk with this firm certainty. You belong to a God who never fails, who never forgets, who is never late. May these words burn inside you like a living flame and renew your way of being. Comment: God is faithful to fulfill everything He promised. Beloved child, when you seek me early, I surround every moment of your day with my constant presence. Your mind aligns with my will, your actions are clothed with grace, and your words are seasoned with wisdom. You walk with clear direction, as if you have a divine compass pointing the right way at every moment. Your eyes begin to see beyond what others perceive. Your heart listens to what many do not notice. Nothing happens by chance in your life because you are walking with me, step by step, moment by moment. Imagine a strong tree planted by the riverbank, whose roots seek constant water even during drought. Such must be your life, deeply rooted in me, nourished by the source that never runs dry, flourishing even when circumstances are adverse. Do not depend on passing situations, depend on me, who am the eternal and true source. I am the one who sustains your life, renews your strength, and opens doors that no one can close. Cultivate gratitude as one tends to a precious and delicate garden. Give thanks not only for the great victories you see and celebrate, but also for the small, subtle blessings of daily life, the air you breathe, the food that reaches your table, the smile you receive, the music that touches your soul, the embrace of those you love. All of this is my care, an expression of my love and concern for you. Gratitude is the key that keeps your soul in tune with heaven. It opens doors in the unseen and draws my presence near. A grateful soul blooms even in the driest deserts, even amid difficulties. When you become thankful before even seeing the miracle manifest, you are telling heaven, I trust you. And this trust moves my heart deeply. Therefore, praise even in pain, give thanks even while waiting, and you will see extraordinary things happen in your life, because faith and gratitude are seeds that germinate the impossible. Do not allow the desire for social acceptance to make you give up your values and integrity. There are relationships that, at first glance, seem charming but cost dearly in the heart and soul. If you need to compromise your principles to be accepted, you are paying a price that is not worth it. Remember, you were created for freedom, to walk in truth, and to manifest the abundant life I have prepared for you. Stay away from environments that feed addictions, destructive desires, and harmful behaviors. The path I have laid out for you is one of self-control, mastery over yourself, fullness, and peace. Do not trade your freedom for invisible chains that destroy dreams and weaken the spirit. True value is found in your essence, not in appearances or fleeting approvals. Pride, my son, is a subtle trap that many do not recognize until it is already causing deep damage. It grows quickly, like a weed, choking everything good around it. When pride dominates, you reject advice, resist necessary corrections, and refuse help even when you need it. The fall from pride is bitter, but humility is the path to honor. Do not hesitate to admit your mistakes, sincerely acknowledge your faults, and ask for help with humility. Humility is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. It is not defeat, but wisdom. It is not shame, but honor. Learn to live with an open heart, willing to listen, learn, and grow. This will lead you to a life richer in lessons and blessings. Regarding your finances, my son, resist the temptation to live beyond your means. The pressure to impress others with material goods can ruin your future and your peace. True contentment is not having everything you desire, but loving and valuing what you already have, being wise in the use of the resources I have given you. True wealth is not measured by the size of your house, the value of your car, or the brand of your clothes, but by the quality of your character, the depth of your relationships, and the generosity of your heart. Invest in what really matters, in people, in inner growth, in love, and in generosity. These are riches that no one can take away from you. Be careful with the trap of comparison, especially with what you see on social media. Often, you compare yourself with an edited and partial version of other people's lives, forgetting that you are only seeing the highlights, the stage, not the backstage or the challenges they face. Your journey is unique, your challenges and achievements are singular. Do not compare your chapter 3 with someone else's chapter 20, because it only causes anxiety and discouragement. Also, avoid procrastination, which often disguises itself as prudence, delaying what you know you must do. Patience to wait for the right direction is different from laziness or fear of acting. When I open a door, when I present an opportunity, your response should be diligent and ready, for procrastination steals opportunities, kills enthusiasm, and wastes precious resources. I take care of your future, even when you cannot see it. I see what you do not see, know what you do not yet know, and control all that is beyond your reach. Your responsibility is to be faithful today, obedient now, and confident in the present moment. Do not let anxiety about what is to come steal the joy of what is happening now. When you take good care of the present, I take care of your tomorrow. I desire to build with you an intimate, personal, and deep relationship where you do not only come seeking help in emergencies, but where I am your first choice every day. Imagine a bond where you can share everything, your deepest fears, your most secret dreams, your purest joys, and your most intense pains. Imagine a friendship where you are fully accepted, understood, and loved unconditionally, without having to pretend, hide, or fear rejection. This is the relationship I offer you, my son. It is not based on your performance, nor conditioned by your perfection. It is founded on my character, strengthened by my grace, and sustained by my unconditional love. I know you better than you know yourself. I see potentials you do not even imagine. Therefore, trust, give your heart, and allow me to guide your steps safely. Walk with me, for together we can transform every difficulty into learning, every obstacle into opportunity, and every tear into strength. I am always by your side, ready to be your refuge, your comfort, and your hope. My dear son, I know the dreams that lie deeply asleep in your heart, those desires you may not even have the courage to admit to yourself. I see them, for I am within you, whispering hope even when everything seems dark. I know there is a future prepared especially for you, a future so beautiful and grand that if you could see it now, your heart would dance with joy and gratitude. You are the work of my hands, carefully designed and full of purpose, and I have plans for you that surpass all your imagination. It is not just about material blessings or fleeting achievements, but about a full life, filled with my presence, that no one can take away. When you come close to me, do not come only to receive. I want your company, the pleasure of your sincere conversations, the warmth of your open heart. I am your father, but also your friend. Talk to me about your plans, your fears, your longings. Let me be part of your journey, for I see paths you cannot yet see, and my desire is to guide you with love and wisdom. Comment, I trust in the love that guides every step I take. I am not a distant God, indifferent to your difficulties or unaware of your challenges. On the contrary, I am zealous for you, with a zeal that protects and guides. When I suggest a path, it is because I know where it leads. When I warn about a choice, it is because I understand the consequences it may bring. I want you to live life abundantly, but with wisdom, discernment, and peace. Therefore, learn to pray for others, not only for yourself. Prayer is a powerful channel of connection between me and the world around you. When you lift your heart for those who suffer, who struggle, or even for those who have hurt you, you become an instrument of transformation. My blessings flow through your prayers, and you are also blessed by being this channel of love and hope. Pray for those who lead, for those who teach, for those who care for the sick, and even for those who seem distant from my love. In this way, you participate in my work of restoration and healing, for prayer has the power to change lives and open doors where everything seems closed. Comment, my prayer is the strength that connects hearts. Worship is more than words or rituals. It is the state of your heart, the spontaneous response that arises before my goodness. Do not limit worship to specific moments, places, or special occasions. Worship when the sun sets with spectacular colors, when you experience an unexpected act of love, when you witness miracles in your life. Worship lifts your spirit, aligning it with my heart, and renews your strength to continue the journey, even amid difficulties. It is in worship that you find a peace that surpasses understanding, a calm that remains firm even amid the storms of life. Moreover, when you worship, you not only honor me, but you also benefit because worship transforms your mind, calms your soul, and strengthens your being. I speak to you in silence, in moments of peace, and you learn to hear my voice, gentle, loving, full of guidance and direction. This voice brings confirmation, encouragement, and comfort. Comment, in worship, I find the peace that transforms my being. My son, I want you to practice generosity in every way, not only in what you give with your hands, but also in the time you dedicate, the words you choose, the encouragement you spread. When you live generously, you reflect my character, and your joy multiplies because giving is receiving in another form. I see your weariness, the days when the weight seems unbearable, the nights when sleep flees before uncertainties. But know that you are not alone, you will never be alone. I am sovereign over all things, and nothing escapes my control. When you feel that difficulties dominate, remember that I am greater than any situation. I can transform the impossible, rewrite your story, and restore even what seems lost. I am with you, caring for your health, renewing your strength, attending to every cell of your body. I am working even when you do not notice. I know the pains, the unspoken words, the silent conflicts that weigh on the hearts of all of you. But I am the God who restores, who unites, who brings a peace that surpasses all understanding. Trust that I am working in every heart, even when you do not see immediate signs. I pour my peace over your home, filling it with joy and safety. Wherever you are, I establish my reign of love and protection. Do not fear, for your home is a place where my presence dwells, transforming every space into a refuge of hope and renewal. I did not promise a life without difficulties, but I promise to be with you in every battle, to be your light in the dark nights and your safe refuge in the storms. Trust in me, not because of the circumstances, but because of my unchanging faithfulness. I am the God of provision, who opens doors, creates opportunities, and cares for your emotions, healing wounds and restoring dreams. The tears you shed water the ground for future blessings, and nothing you go through is in vain. I am the God who restores lost time and prepares you for a greater purpose. Even when it seems your prayers go unheard, I listen to every sigh of your heart, and all the answers come from my love and what is best for you. Remember, no problem is too big for my power, because your identity is in who you are to me, my beloved Son. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.